For every can that you put into your bin, you get a point, and for every box food that you put in someone else's bin, you take a point away from them. Yes.
So that's for Thanksgiving for people around Monterey. Also, tomorrow at PATH, we're gonna kick off the Thanksgiving spirit with making hand turkeys to say what we're thankful for. So we're gonna be putting those in the library after we're done with those, yeah.
And then on Monday, this coming Monday, we're going to be having our traditional pie making contest. So that means from every class, you provide each class will provide 2 pies for the judging. Yes. And so all these pies, these can be store-bought, these can be homemade, can be anything you want, but you really want to win the prize. And so the judges are going to base the winners off of creativity, taste, overall appearance, everything like that. So please come out on Monday and bring those pies. Also on Monday, Student Council is going to be providing pumpkin pie for everyone. So come out to the Commons for that.
The prize that you win for making the best pies is class points, so we will be counting up those and announcing them next Tuesday.
Yeah, whenever that next
Wednesday. Yeah. So, thank you.
This fear is something so natural that it's a motif in our culture. Whether it be in a Renaissance era painting or a modern day horror movie, darkness appears as a means of eliciting fear. And it makes sense. We have 5 main senses which simplify the world around us into channels that we can use to tap into and interact with our surroundings. The loss or weakening of one of these senses, in this case sight, is terrifying, even if it's only temporary. It hinders our subconscious need to observe and be vigilant, and thus our visceral reaction is one of panic or anxiety. Recently, though, I've come to look at the dark in a new way. At first, I tried to coerce myself into thinking about important things, or philosophical questions on these walks, but I lost focus quickly and my mind would start wandering again. I drifted into different domains entirely. My thoughts didn't necessarily make sense, but rather were vivid and dreamlike. It was all about the narrative being built up in my head. I didn't try to make sense of my thoughts. I just let them I just let the random images and fragments of thoughts flicker through the cinema of my mind, being driven forward by the metronome beat of my steps. Soon enough, I got pretty good at this. Obviously, there are little things that break the trance. The blaring lights of a car passing by, the piercing screech of an owl, some obnoxious music coming from a neighbor's house. But all of these things last only an instant, for to keep walking is to pass them. And sometimes it's nice to have little impurities in the sanctitude of the night. It reminds me that the world is still alive, just dormant. It implies that eventually I will have to return to my home, and subsequently the craziness of daily life. So I enjoy my walks, where I can have thoughts without consequence or expectation, but I don't feel that they are significant unto themselves in any way. Their value is in the connection between meaning and meaninglessness. We try so hard to find meaning in things that we often forget meaninglessness altogether. Of course, we need a solid framework of sense-making to hold on to, but we also need to remember that there are times when our sense-making inevitably falls short, and something as simple as walking at night can make us feel that much closer to the abounding wonder and mystery in this world that we may never come to understand.
hard to follow a sophomore speech. It's interesting, in this case I'm here to talk about homework and the homework survey. Yesterday somebody said in passing, like, maybe the teacher should assign the homework survey for homework so that more people do it. I thought that was kind of deliciously ironic. We're not going to assign it for homework. But I did want to say thank you, because yesterday we were close to 100 people who had participated, and today it's well over 200. And I hope the numbers go up as we go further into the survey and the cycle this week. Please take some time to do that. But I just want to remind you that one of the reasons that we're asking you to give us this important data back with regards to homework is exactly what Gabe was talking about in his sophomore speech. Often when you're doing homework, you're in a process of very focused attention, and that's important. We're, in a sense, kind of training our brains to do that through school. And we also say to you that we want you to have downtime, personal time or family time, that's just your time. And the homework survey lets us know how much time you have each week for downtime, as much as focused attention time. But the third thing that Gabe was talking about, that if I understood it correctly, he was saying is really important to him, is idle time, where you're not focused on anything at all, and you're not even in a state of sort of personal focus, whether that's playing a video game or reading a book for fun or drawing, whatever it might be. And there's a lot of research right now, convergence of really interesting research about how important it is for us to have idle time. It's why we give you tutorials and free periods and other downtime during the day where you can just drift, because drifting is likely, we're coming to learn, when you start to come up with really innovative and creative thoughts, and important innovations and breakthroughs have come from idle time over time, whether it's taking a bath, taking a long walk in the dark. And that's a conversation we want to have with you at this school. How do you structure your day between very focused time, sort of free personal time, and also really important idle time? So please participate in the survey. It's important for us. We appreciate your engagement in that. Thanks.
Our goal as a student council is not just come up with activities to entertain the student body, but also to maintain the school facilities and make this a better place. So, like for example, yesterday we were thinking about adding a new water machine in the commons, so students can get cold water and have access to clean water in the commons. So, this won't happen without your participation and your feedback. So, if you have any suggestions that you want to add on to campus and make the school a better place, please come to one of us and have suggestions. And thank you for participating.